Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rikishi sent Fatu a forward message days after his match against Braun Strowman. Fatu and Strowman crossed paths at Saturday night's main event in Texas. Since debuting in WWE, Fatu has destroyed some of the biggest names on the roster, including Strowman, his latest victim. The Samoan Werewolf left the former WWE Universal Champion in a bloody mess on January 25. On Instagram, Rikishi reacted to one of Fatu's interviews and praised the 32-year-old superstar for making it big in the professional wrestling industry. Fatu declared that he was just getting started in the aftermath of Solo Sikoa's loss to Roman Reigns in Tribal Combat on Raw's Netflix premiere. Amid the former tribal chief's absence, Fatu and Tama Tonga have represented the bloodline. Their stablemate, Tonga Loa, remains out of action due to an injury he suffered in the men's War Games match in 2024. Sam Roberts believes Roman Reigns won't be pleased with Fatu after his actions at Saturday night's main event. For those unaware, on the January 25 show, Fatu wore a red garland to the ring, which was slightly similar to the Eula Fala. Since signing with WWE, Fatu has played a major role in the Bloodline storyline. He has been the personal enforcer of Sikoa, the OTC's latest rival. On the Not Some Wrestling podcast, Roberts had the following to say about a potential feud between the Samoan Werewolf and Reigns. Fatu and Strowman's feud could be far from over, considering the monster of all monsters sent a message to his arch-rival after Saturday night's main event. The Samoan Werewolf could enter the upcoming Men's Royal Rumble match, which would feature top names like Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and others. The Samoan dynasty has always been a force to be reckoned with in WWE, and now another dominant warrior is stepping into the spotlight. Fatu, the terrifying and unpredictable powerhouse, recently made headlines after a brutal confrontation with Braun Strowman, sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. But just days after Fatu's statement-making assault on Strowman, an unexpected voice from his own bloodline emerged: Rikishi, the WWE Hall of Famer, best known for his dominant in-ring career and for being the father of the Usos and Solo Sikoa, sent a cryptic forward message to Fatu that instantly caught fire on social media. His words? "Remember who you are." While short, this message holds immense weight, especially considering the history of the bloodline, the Anoa'i family, and WWE's ever-shifting landscape. So what exactly does Rikishi's message mean? And how does it tie into the ongoing bloodline saga? Let's dive deep into the story behind Fatu's rise, his war with Braun Strowman, and Rikishi's unexpected warning. For years, Fatu was known as one of the most dangerous competitors outside of WWE. As a former MLD World Heavyweight Champion, his reputation for destruction made him one of the most feared wrestlers in the world. But when he finally arrived in WWE, he wasted no time making an impact. His first major act? Destroying Braun Strowman. Strowman, a former Universal Champion, had been in the middle of a dominant return run, squashing multiple opponents and reminding the WWE Universe why he was the monster among men. But then came Fatu. On a shocking episode of SmackDown, Strowman was in the ring, having just won a match when the lights dimmed. A video package played, showcasing Fatu's destructive highlights from his time in MLW. Suplexing giants, diving over the top rope with terrifying agility, and leaving his opponents broken. Then, the unthinkable happened. Fatu stormed the ring and blindsided Strowman. A devastating superkick, a brutal Samoan drop, and finally, a top rope moonsault, something unheard of from a man of his size. The crowd was stunned. Braun Strowman, one of WWE's most dominant superstars, was left motionless. And just like that, Fatu had arrived. His message was clear. He wasn't just another member of the Anoa'i dynasty. He was a monster in his own right. Following his attack on Braun Strowman, the wrestling world erupted with excitement. Fans speculated whether Jacob Fatu would be the newest enforcer for the bloodline, a rogue warrior looking to carve his own path, or an even greater threat to Roman Reigns' already crumbling empire. But amidst all the noise, Rikishi's voice broke through. The WWE legend took to social media and posted a simple 4-word message to his younger relative. Remember who you are. At first glance, it seemed like a gesture of support. Rikishi has always been proud of his family's accomplishments, and his words could simply be a reminder for Jacob Fatu to embrace his roots. However, many fans believe this message holds a deeper meaning. Given the current chaos within Roman Reigns' faction, some speculate that Rikishi's message could be a warning to Jacob Fatu. With the bloodline fractured and Solo Sikoa rumored to be taking control, many believe that Jacob Fatu could be recruited into the group. But Rikishi might be urging him not to make the same mistakes as the Usos and Solo. Jey Uso broke free from the bloodline after years of emotional manipulation. Jimmy Uso was cast aside after trying to win back Roman's favor. Solo Sikoa is dangerously close to self-destruction, walking a fine line between loyalty and rebellion. If Jacob Fatu joins the bloodline, will he truly be family, or just another pawn in Roman's empire? Perhaps Rikishi's message was a way of saying, "Don't let the bloodline define you." Another interpretation of Rikishi's words could be a simple but powerful reminder of their family's legacy. The Anoa'i family has always been built on dominance, but also on respect and honor. From High Chief Peter Maivia to Yokozuna, The Rock, and Umaga, the family has thrived because they never forgot who they were. By saying, "Remember who you are," Rikishi may be urging Jacob Fatu to stay true to himself, not to get lost in the politics of WWE, but to make his mark in his own way. With Rikishi's cryptic message still fresh in the minds of fans, all eyes are now on Jacob Fatu's next move. Solo Sikoa is rumored to be making his own power play, stepping out from under Roman Reigns' shadow. If Solo wants to take control, he'll need allies. Could Jacob Fatu be the enforcer of a new version of the bloodline, one that no longer answers to Roman? If he does, Rikishi's message might have been a warning to be careful. Strowman isn't the type to let an attack slide. If Jacob Fatu truly wants to make his name in WWE, taking down Strowman permanently might be his next goal. A high-stakes match at WrestleMania 41. It could be the perfect way for Fatu to establish himself as a top force in WWE. Perhaps Jacob Fatu won't align with anyone. Maybe he'll do what Umaga once did, become an unstoppable force who answers to no one. If he stays independent, he could become one of WWE's biggest threats, causing chaos wherever he goes. Remember who you are. Rikishi's message may be simple, but its meaning is anything but. Whether it was a warning against the bloodline, a reminder of their family's legacy, or a challenge to Jacob Fatu to carve his own path, one thing is clear: the WWE Universe is watching. Jacob Fatu's WWE journey is just beginning, but with Rikishi's wisdom in his ear, he must now decide. Will he follow in the footsteps of Roman Reigns and the bloodline? Will he forge his own path as a dominant monster? Or will he become something even greater, an unstoppable force who changes WWE forever? One thing's for sure: Jacob Fatu's rise is just getting started.